Hey guys, what's up? It's been a minute. Late video. Look, it was a very long week, both work-wise and in my own personal life, on top of a pretty dark week for the wrestling world. And I did watch the show, but just before coming in late, it's just been a lot going on. So let's go ahead and try and make this one actually pretty quick. You know me, off the cup, off the dome. Here we go, to and fro. I am basically just gonna kind of go off of memory and my own personal impression. So, opening match was a tag match between Private Party and Best Friends. I wanted to say for number one contendership for the tag title. It was a decent match. Quite a few botch spots, which I wasn't too fond of, but it still was entertaining nonetheless. And the Best Friends won, as was best way to intended. I was definitely fond of that, happy that they got the dub, and we'll be seeing Best Friends going on against Kenny and Hangman. And honestly, I feel like now will be the time to get the belts off of Kenny and Hangman, because while we have been in the situation, we've been seeing more Kenny and Matt, which has been interesting to me. And plus, I think I'm with everybody else who kind of still wants to pay off for Hangman, parting ways with Kenny and or the Elite. Ooh. Although we kind of have to address that to a degree, maybe later on in the video. I want to say the opener was the Double or Nothing Casino ladder match. Their take on Money in the Bank and or just a traditional ladder match with multiple individuals in it. Honestly, didn't have any thoughts going in, and actually, I literally called it before the match actually started. I called that person. We'll talk about him later. So what? I believe that the match opened up with I can't remember how I went. Look, I can't remember how I went. Can't remember the order. I just remember so much. All I'll tell you is that I was rooting for Darby. But again, today's not that day, but definitely we'll go on, because once all men were in, you had what? You had Cabana, you had Sky, you had Kazarian, you had Darby, you had Kip Sabian, you had Jimmy Havoc, Colt Cabana, and somebody replaced Ray Phoenix, because Ray Phoenix got fucked up Wednesday. Oh, he got fucked up Wednesday. Whoo, babies. I saw that. I was just like, it was quite a few boo-boos on Wednesday. Anywho, following that, the question was, who's going to be the surprise guy? Now, the funny thing is that everybody was more or less going the WWE route, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be Miro. Oh no, it's gonna be STR. Oh no, it's gonna be Drew Gulak, because Drew Gulak got let go that Friday, and they just let his contract expire, which would be idiotic, because you basically gave him an amazing fucking match to go out on, which is rare for WWE. So, but the thing is that months ago, last year even, when I realized that this man was released from his other promotion, or he got let go while he was hurt, I was like, I won't sit. We need it in AEW. Bring that ass here, boy. But we never heard the word on it. It actually went pretty solid. But literally, before the match started, I was sitting with my homie, and I was like, bruh, holy shit, what if Brian fucking Cage comes in? Lo and behold, Taz strolls his ass out here with the mic. Next thing I know, you get the fucking teleprompter. I'm like, my homie was on the phone, and him and his other friend on the phone were mad at me because I just started screaming. I was like, yeah! Because I've been saying I want Brian Cage in AEW. Not to mention, after you had Kenny and him in the picture, it was basically the Terminator match that we the Drake Wave only way that match could be better. You build it for All In. They both come out Terminator themed, and you find a way to get Arnold Schwarzenegger in there. Maybe he could do the intro, but I think that him and WWE, they pretty cool. But still though, that's definitely the match that I've been wanting for a long time. Brian Cage is a fucking freak athlete. I'm talking about massive. On top of the fact that he is agile and speedy for a big dude. So he can go at it with a lot of AEW's lighter guys that are just building on top of their new heavyweights that are starting to come in. We've all said AEW needs some more heavyweights. Now, that doesn't mean your main event is heavyweights. You just need some heavyweights, period. You need some bigger bodies. Just saying, these light heavyweights, they cool, but they're not getting the job done completely. You know what I'm saying? So, that was cool. Felt it. Enjoyed it. Good shot. So, we were supposed to have Britta Baker versus Chris Statlander. But unfortunately, that has been postponed due to Britt suffering an injury from a tag team move by Hikaru Shida and Chris Statlander. So, definitely sad that she's being set back and she's been hurt like this. Honestly, her character can still come in and be a part of Dynamite without being in a ring. I would love for her to be doing, vignettes or just, little screen times here or on Dark or hell on Being the fucking Elite, because you should not let Britt Baker be out of sight, out of mind while she's recovering. Keep her there. Let her talk the good shit. Become a better speaker, because honestly, she is what's leading this women's division. And it was fine. But we have Penelope Ford versus Hikaru Shida, which it was okay. I mean, Penelope Ford did have a nice showing in the match that she had in the number one contenders match they had a couple weeks ago. The week before last. There we go. When she was showing that she can still do some shit in the ring and kind of bring a little interest. I was like, oh yeah, but it's not bad. But she wasn't on there with the other three, which sad, but hey, it was cool. Chris Statlander needs work. It's been far too long for me to still be seeing some botches. I'm not sure what it would take to get these guys on that upper level that the elite guys have been in, because obviously, not everything's gonna go smooth as silk. But I'm still seeing like a lot of the lower guys still need to kind of come up or bring it up. I don't know, but I still say I can enjoy it, even if we have these obvious blotches. But I want Chris to get some work, because Chris is definitely gonna be a up there babyface for the women's division. She honestly, when the crowds come back, she's gonna be hyped as fuck, especially with the boop thing. That's gonna be her shit when she comes out just booping everybody. And my homie, he ain't here, but when my homie was here, he was even saying how when he saw her coming out and touching everybody's nose, he's like, yeah, that's kind of like Bailey, and we remember Bailey being a hugger and all that shit. Chris Statlander is a fucking alien from Andromeda Galaxy. Come on now. Not to mention, I'm a Trekkie, so it's like I want that more. Anywho, Chris Statlander won that match. It was okay, passable, whatever. Moving on. I believe the next match was for the TNT Championship. Now that everybody has been throwing shade at the belt, mostly WWE folks, and I can say that because I spent many years with you motherfuckers, and y'all ain't got no better. But that's not the point. The point is that Mike Tyson comes out with the belt, and it was the funniest fucking shit ever. Was Mike over here standing with that big ass smile, just holding the belt? I'm like, where's Mike Tyson? Just making me smile. Out comes fucking Lance Archer. What the fuck does he do? Comes out, beats somebody's ass. Oh, when the game comes out. I'll be excited. Also, I'm mad because they had a fucking commercial in the middle of the pay-per-view. I was like, oh my god, is this gonna be enough for the game? No, it's for the action figure line. I mean, I'm gonna get mine, but come on, bro, I want the game. For the game. Anyway, definitely one of the matches this was a match that I was definitely very into, but also could not call it whatsoever because I can see reasons why Cody would be the first. And I can see why Lance Archer could be the first. Now then, you could not be mad if either one goes, but for the sake that Cody is still holding by the words that he will not challenge for the AEW Championship, it's nice to see him become the first TNT champion. And honestly, this is what he needs to do because Cody can bring actual weight to that championship. Cody did it with the fucking IC title. Cody was the big focus when they got me really into ring. I've known of Ring of Honor, but I really didn't get into Ring of Honor until Cody was the champion. Not to mention, Cody is by far one of the more remembered NJPW United States champion holders outside of Moxley and Juice. And Kenny held it, but I completely forgot about Kenny. And fucking Switchblade had it. I whole ass forgot about him holding the belt. But Cody and Cody and Juice specifically because it's like that was a decent little feud, and then if not for Moxley coming in, I would still be more in tune with Cody as U.S. champion. And then God, that story built for the NWA championship. Now at the time, I was following the NWA with their 10-pound gold series. I dug it, but I did not really give a fuck about this belt until Cody's story building came into mind for this belt. I've seen his matches I've seen his matches as champion, and honestly, Cody definitely elevates belts. So for the TNT Championship, Cody would definitely do good. But for Lance really making his step in AEW, it also would have been a bad move for him to pick up the TNT Championship. But let's be honest, Lance Archer is up there with the main eventers. As far as his presence, his personality, and him in the ring, he stands alone as one of those guys that hits that main event scene. I would say he takes Kenny's place. Now everybody loves Kenny, but Kenny is stepping back and letting other people shine. He gets to shine in, but he lets others shine. But as far as I would say the top dogs in AEW as of now, it's going to be Moxley. It's Lance Archer. I don't know how I feel about Jericho. Jericho should be there, but he's also kind of quiet. But definitely is motherfucking Brody Lee. I'm sorry, Mr. Brody Lee. And then who else is gonna come up? Who's gonna come up in the ranks? The biggest fucking threat to just step into this motherfucker, Lance Archer. But holding it back, but like not too far underneath. On the top of that list, you gotta have Jericho. I would say Hagar. I can say Hagar as a champion. That's solid. MJF is looming, but he's on the very low point of that spectrum. But also, you have Darby in the same range, and Jungle Boy. This is where the interests for them are. When I get on that, because like I said, that team championship match, that was like one of the better matches of the night. I really, really fucking felt it. It was just about everything I expected, with some bits that I didn't care for. I didn't care for, Arn and Jay kind of putting in for the respect. I mean, it worked, but it just wasn't what I was wanting. I kind of just wanted to be the guys going at it. But I did appreciate fucking Mike. And that was the moment where Mike got seen yawning. But hey, it's a more or less empty ring. Get the fuck out of here. Just stop. And not to mention Mike Tyson, he's been busy working on himself. Like, did you not see Mike? Mike looks in better shape than half of my generation. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, Cody gets the win. He's the first TNT champion. And as far as that belt goes, like I was saying before I started carrying it on, it's not an ugly belt. And if it's just missing some gold on it, I'm solid with that. But again, compared to other belts, the WWE's bland ass fucking belts, where you can barely tell the difference between the men's when women's outside of color coordination, and that's just for the regular titles. They're up. They're the fucking the former penny tag belts that are basically just what silver people. Like, get the fuck out of here. You can have a silver belt, and people tripping on the belt being red. It's not that bad. It's not a bad belt. To be honest, it does pay homage to the NWA Television Championship. Red and silver, solid colors. The designs on the belt are nice. Once they get some color in, it'll be just fine, but it's not a bad looking belt. Everybody needs to go and hop off the fucking high horses and chill out on that belt. These are some of the same folks that, talking dog shit about the 24/7 title. And that is an atrocious belt. And it's not because of the color. It's because there's nothing interesting. There are no impressive designs. I don't even think they have anything on the place. I think they're still blank to this day. And it's a big ass round belt. Fuck out of here. Well, anyway, next we have the. Oh yeah, I can say that he probably could have shaved a few minutes of that. And I need to speed this up. So next we had the Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose. Also at this moment, I also want to say, R.I.P. to Shad Gaspar, R.I.P. to Hana Kimura, and it was just a sad week, but fuck, son. Yo, everybody, go chill the fuck out with what you say on online and social media, because honestly, this shit is fucking terrible. Months of people going in on her for something as menial as, an altercation with somebody on the show because of them possibly having ruined their outfit, a fairly expensive outfit on one of the biggest nights of their respective careers. But also, they might have worked that out. Y'all don't know what it is, and y'all ain't had no right to go in and tell this person to kill himself. It's fucking a shame. Anywho, yeah, we had the women's championship belt on. It was honestly, I think, the best match. Both of the best matches. It was high energy, and honestly, I was all for it. And Hikaru Shida got the dub. As if anybody was gonna take the belt off of her, that's definitely who I wanted. And Hikaru Shida, unlike Riho, has actually been here at AEW like almost continuously. So I'm down with her maintaining the belt. Hold on now. Try to check on my food. Hikaru won. Definitely good feels. Definitely deserves it. And honestly, I enjoyed the match and the build up to the match, even though I was still late coming back into the wrestling party. Following that, and we have we have one of the two main events. We had Jon Moxley versus Mr. Brody Lee. Also, that match took too long. And I felt like that match took too long. Not that I didn't feel like they deserved the time. It just kind of dragged at quite a few parts for me. But yeah, Moxley, Mr. Brody Lee. Been waiting for the build. Mr. Brody Lee is stepping into his first pay-per-view main event match. He's going against Moxley. Moxley has a bone. I got a bone to pick. Moxley with a bone to pick, and Mr. Brody Lee basically trying to tell you what we all know. The real champion. And they was going at it like they had some fuck, like they was fucking, they wanted to murder each other. They wanted animosity, and I swear to God, this whole pay-per-view would have been great had a crowd been there. No crowd. Still put their hearts into it, and I fucks with it. And honestly, I gotta go back and check out more Moxley and Brody Lee matches, because they did it before they was in the WWE goddamn meter. All you sons of bitches talking about, where's Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper? Okay, well, Luke Harper and Dean Ambrose are basically just Brody Lee versus Jon Moxley. Now shut your bitch asses up. Match was going. Match went in. Brody did not look like a chump. Moxley had to bring everything plus the kitchen sink and then go over to his homie's house, hey, down the road, hey, what's up? Hey, bro, can I borrow your lawnmower? Hey, can I also borrow the weed whacker? Hey, I'm going to need to borrow your sink too. Why might you need to borrow my sink? Because I'm bringing 2 kitchen sinks to the party to take out Mr. Brody Lee. That's how you do it, and that's how you have your guys looking good in a main event match. That's how you got somebody looking good in a loss, and you got your champion looking like, you know, a real fighting champion that gets shit done. Oh, it felt so fucking good. Now we gotta talk about the best part of the fucking night. So, first of all, State of Champion matches. Yes, it was taped. And it was so much fucking fun. Oh my god. Outside of the fact that they had both the groups lined up. Like, it's just like then it's just like charge in, Hangman Page nowhere to fucking be seen. The Inner Circle coming out with dope jerseys and some helmets. I'm like, they're coming out of the squad. Why can't the Elite do that? By the way, it's not the full Elite unless Matt Hardy's been brought into the Elite, which would be cool. Is it officially Elite member, or is he just kind of here? Or is he taking up Cody's spot? Because let's be honest, Cody, since AEW has launched, has basically been carving out his own path. Yes, he's still, as far as I'm concerned, he's Elite, but also it's kind of been curving more to the Nightmare. And let's be real, I feel AEW is more Cody's baby than anybody else's. Only person next to that I would say would be Matt and Nick. But Cody is AEW. AEW is all in all on Cody's back. On the Rhodes family back. Oh, it feels so fucking good. So yeah, so yeah, it was just so much fun. Especially whenever, and I was like, hey, and literally again, I called him like, I wonder if Hangman Page is gonna come out on the horse. You know, talking with the homies who ain't here, who goddamn, next time he's down, I gotta have him in the video. Doing it by myself just ain't this fun without somebody else. Anywho, Hangman Page fucking chasing down Sammy Guevara on the horse. I was dying laughing, son. I was like, if he might not hit this man with a horse, he didn't. Shamefully. But also, good, you know, gotta save Sammy. Okay, so Hangman is chasing Sammy throughout the, you know, as I say, if I was way to a bar after about, you know, a good 10 minutes looking and just goes and starts drinking it up, cool. Inner Circle's on the field. Inner Circle in the beginning is basically getting them milk and cookies. They fucking them up. They getting them. They handling business. But once they all start kind of separating, scattering apart, that's when the tables turn. Most prominently. Okay, so there are sections that I remember and don't remember. Again, I'm doing this shit off of like a few days old memory. We had Proud and Powerful going on against Matt Hardy. I was like, Proud and Powerful versus Matt. I don't know if it's gonna work, but little did I know, because once they made it into the seats and near the pool, and the seats into the pool, and Matt fucking starts changing. I'm like, it's go time, boys. Because first we get classic Hardy. So we got Team Extreme just getting the milk and cookies until he goes to V1, my second favorite Hardy. And now he has Matter Facts. And I'm just like, Matt, you are a gift. I thank you. Before going along and beating up Proud and Powerful with Ortiz talking about, I can't swim. Fucking Santana call him a puto or pendejo. I'm just like, ay caramba. But yeah, he starts going ahead and dispatching them. And then the best part of the fucking stadium stampede match, Hangman and Hager in the bar. While it was brief, it was amazing. Hager sees the horse. He sees the sign. He goes to the bar. Hangman's having a drink. Hager comes in, pours himself a drink. So, we're doing this. I guess so. And then they had that drink. And commence to the fight, son. Oh, it was good. And they worked amazing together. I definitely feel like they can complement one another in the ring. And if they have a match, it'll be dope as shit. We actually got the bar slides. We got that, son. It was great. Then Kenny finished handling his business, so he comes through and he's like, he's like helping Hangman take out Hagar, and he does a buckshot over the deal. He's out. Then we have Nick dealing with Nick is dealing with Sammy. No, Nick is fighting Jericho. And at one point in time, he's like starts throwing footballs at him and fucking dings Jericho in the nuts. It was fucking hilarious. Sammy Guevara, one of the ways, gets he gets Northern Light suplex to 100 fucking yards and then spiked at the TD. I was just like, fucking, this is fun. We're having fun here. This is for me. This is for guys like me. And then, it's time to wrap it up. And how do you wrap it up? With goddamn Sammy Guevara. It's like, I'm the last man standing until you hear the cards. And those mad bastards are in the card, smiling, and they just ripping asses down all. Oh, Sammy's gonna get hit too. Ah! No, he makes it away. I'm like, fuck. I can't have no joy. Whatever. So then Sammy makes his way over to fucking makes his way into the steps. He gets his ass caught. You done goofed because the most devastating one-winged angel ever seen. From the top of the field entrance, the big ass one, the arch, and it's just like into a crash pad. But it's like it looks so fucking brutal, bro. I was like, fuck. And then nearly won. Yo, just keep it real. It was a great fucking match. It was a good show. There were plenty of botches where I was like, I'm not dealing with this. Not having a crowd definitely hinders it, but AEW has tried making it up for it, and they do keep a bit of a crowd. I enjoyed it. Could it have been better? Far yes. How much am I going to hold against it because of lack of crowd? Not that much, actually. All I'm going to say is that the situation, the global pandemic will get a pass as far as, lower tiered quality, but I definitely need a lot of the guys to step up. I definitely can't wait to see the build to the next show. I don't think we're getting to Fyter Fest. And Fyter Fest is supposed to happen in the UK, which freaking sucks because the UK fighting scene would definitely embrace AEW, and it'll be great. That's a show I'm mad we're not gonna get because honestly, the first Fyter Fest was great. It was fun. It was amazing. If only they did it with CEO. I'm not sure who they would do it with in the UK. I'm not familiar with the term. If this can work to a point where it gets to Evo, Evo X AEW would be great. It'll be fucking great, but we gotta wait and see. Definitely a good review. I'm gonna go ahead and say this was honestly B+. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything. There were scary moments. There were great moments. There were plenty of feel good moments. This was a show, but oh my god, MJF versus Jungle Boy. Oh my god, how could I forget that? Because honestly, it was a good match. It showed the future of AEW in the same vein that I should have gotten had I gotten back in the wrestling sooner and found out about Naito and Okada. This could be AEW's Naito and Okada because in like 5-6 years, both of those two at the top of the mountain, having feud of the year, match of the year at the biggest pay-per-view. God, AEW, I hope y'all make it. Y'all definitely have to build these two up. Maxwell is a fucking chicken shit heel, but he can prove it in the fucking ring. Great. Jungle Boy, sympathetic babyface, amazing in the ring. Great look. I sound like Jim Cornette right now. I need to listen to his review because I know he shredded. He shredded this show. But I don't care because I enjoyed the show. I know the AEW fans enjoyed the show. And now I got to get ready for tonight. So, everybody, please, thank you for the patience. Thank you for watching the video. It'll be a double today. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I got a lot of stuff going on in my own personal life. A serious loss kind of looming overhead. So, please be patient. If you made it all the way to the end, please, thank you. Let's say something in the comments. I can dap you up, or like, you know, on screen dap you up, or show my appreciation. Hell, if I'm gonna start saying my appreciation to people who actually talk with me in the comments. So until later tonight, y'all have a good one. I'm out. Peace.